Blessed are they, the poor in spirit, theirs is the kingdom of God. Blessed are they, full of sorrow, they shall be consoled.
Blessed are they, the lowly ones, they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are they who hunger and thirst, they shall have their fill.
Well, friends, today we celebrate the fourth Sunday of the ordinary season, wherein the gospel scene is situated on the mount. So it is also called the Sermon on the Mount, containing a series of Beatitudes. They are a series of bombshells or dynamites. We may read them many times because they are quite revolutionary. Each one of them is a challenge to us. If it could make a non-Christian, the father of our nation, Mahatma Gandhi, a revolutionary, it could challenge and change each one of us also. Of course, it becomes difficult to correspond the Beatitudes. While the world says, blessed are rich, the gospel says, blessed are the poor. When the world says, blessed are the happy people, gospel says, blessed are those who weep, who hunger. When the world says, blessed are those who are great, Jesus says, blessed are you when people persecute and talk all kinds of evil against you. My dear friends, why this dichotomy in Jesus' teaching? Jesus wants us to trust God alone, to have faith in Creator alone, and not invest our life on the creatures. Yes, my dear friends, there is a beautiful anecdote of a king who invited all his people to come to his palace on his feast day and told them to take whatever they want from his palace. The people, for the first time, was seeing the grandeur, the beautiful palace of the king, and started grabbing whatever they could. There was a little boy who was standing aloof. The king asked him, "Are you not going to take anything?" "Yes," he said. And he came and hugged or embraced the king himself. The king was taken aback. Yes, my dear friends, the boy was not interested in the things of the king, but the king himself. This is what Jesus is trying to tell us. He wants us to embrace the Creator himself rather than the creatures that he has created. We are here face to face with an eternal choice which begins in childhood and never ends until our life ends on this earth. Let us ask ourselves, will I take an easy way which would yield immediate enjoyment, pleasure, or will I go the hard way leading us to eternal life, the eternal reward? Where is our focus? Jesus promised his disciples three things, my dear friends, which we first see very much in the early Christians and martyrs and saints. They were fearless. Secondly, they were absolutely happy in what they were doing. Even the suffering gave them happiness. And they went on with a constant trouble. If we proclaim to be the disciple of Jesus, then we, despite the troubles that we face, The problems that we face need to be fearless. With faith and trust, then, my dear friends, we will see that eternally we can be happy. Most often we suffer thinking of what others will say, what others will think about us. The Beatitudes comes to us as a challenge. Jesus is posing us today a question contrary to the modern world. Will you strive for happiness through the world's way or Jesus' way, being fearless despite the problems and troubles that we encounter? Because if we want to reach the eternal reward, we need to follow the way that Jesus is showing us through the Beatitudes.
Blessed are they who seek peace. They are the children of God. Blessed are they who suffer in faith. The glory of God is theirs.